Well, hello there, Richard Tubb here, back in the Tubbservatory, keeping my eyes open for the tools and resources that can help you to grow your IT business. So without further ado, here are my 5 a week from the managed service provider space.
If you're a fan of high-production docuseries on Netflix, other streaming platforms are available, then you'll love this 3-part documentary from cybersecurity expert Sophos. Think You Know Ransomware takes a gripping look at the history of cybercrime, defining the hunters and the hunted, and revealing the vulnerabilities and defense strategies that are being employed to combat this threat. This high-gloss series is definitely worth a watch. Last month, Blair Leon, Akamai's head of cloud experience, announced some big updates to the cloud provider's services and infrastructure, including 5 new cloud computing sites in Paris, Chicago, Seattle, Chennai, and Washington, DC. Also revealed were new premium instances for better performance and simpler SKU management, as well as doubled object storage capacity. All of this shows a big investment in true scalability for commercial cloud services on a global scale. Meta has released a version 2 of its Llama large language model under an open license, though there are some caveats, reports John Leonard of Computing. Caveats include not being able to use it to train other AI models, for example. Similar to ChatGPT-4 and Bard, Llama 2 has been refined using reinforcement learning and human feedback, which stops it from overstepping boundaries. And speaking of AI, SuperOps' Jayakumar Karambasalam thinks we should be asking the right questions when deciding to adopt AI into our technology stacks. Should AI be more than just a featured gimmick, or should it be something that's seamlessly built into the technology we adopt? And how transparent is the platform provider when it comes to data usage and privacy concerns? It's definitely food for thought. And finally, coming to London on the 2nd and 3rd of October is CompTIA's EMEA Member and Partner Conference, bringing together all of the communities across Europe and the Middle Eastern regions. This is 2 days packed with insightful speakers with plenty of networking opportunities. Keep an eye out for this as registration opens shortly.
Website I'd highly recommend to any IT business is the excellent Smarter MSP. Smarter MSP is updated regularly with news, opinion and advice from the managed service industry, and I'm a regular contributor to Smarter MSP as well. To infinity with beyond! 3 MSPs who attended the big PAX 8 Beyond event in Denver have released a video sharing their experiences. Scott Riley of Cloud Nexus, Dave Taylor of Amshire Solutions, and Robert Gibbons of Cara Technology all share their takeaways that they've already put into practice in their own MSP in the 3 weeks since they came back from Denver, Colorado, and how the experience has impacted their business or will impact their business in the next 12 months. Definitely one to watch. With network monitoring becoming a growing area for MSPs, an article that caught my eye was the real use cases for network monitoring by MSP owner Craig Sharp of Abusi. Sharp writes on his experience using Domots to provide network monitoring solutions for his MSP clients and how they've proved to be highly beneficial to his business. A video that caught my eye was Heather Johnson of Gozinta on I hired and fired my MSP. Through some fun storytelling, Johnson walks through the process with the client of an MSP to better understand the selection process from the client's perspective. And finally, Vision 23 takes place on August the 22nd to the 25th in Dallas, Texas. If you want to take your MSP business from good to great, then this event, organised by the 20, may be for you. The event promises to provide insights into MSP growth, cybersecurity, merger and acquisition strategy, marketing, and more.
A podcast that caught my ear recently was the Little Big Vets podcast. In this series, Nick Haley talks to former armed forces veterans who have started to run their own businesses, taking on a different kind of challenge and using their skills to succeed. There are some really inspiring stories in these episodes, so they're well worth a listen. When it comes to scaling up your MSP business, securing the operational footholds and managing resources can be quite a challenge. In this latest article from PAX 8, they explain how outsourcing your Helpdesk can give you the room you need when you're onboarding new clients. While you focus your energies on where they are needed, you can be adding value through strategic partnerships in a cost-efficient way while maintaining the quality and scalability of your business. Recent additions to the Skykick Cloud Manager platform have introduced an intelligent new cloud backup and a revamped security manager, as well as some improvements to their migration suites. This comes as part of their most significant update yet, including smart insights and intelligent sync technology. These improvements have been developed in response to adoption trends and customer feedback. One of the responsibilities that SMBs share with their managed service providers is that of access management and password administration to their privileged accounts. Leaving security gaps or failing to monitor access to these accounts properly could be disastrous, said CyberQP in this article for Channel E2E. A robust PAM strategy can help MSPs avoid the 5 common mistakes and keep their client systems safe. And finally, on Friday the 6th of October, the MSP finance team are hosting another BTCC meetup at Brands Hatch Circuit in Kent. In association with Team Accelerate, the day includes 5 15-minute educational partner sessions, a Q&A with Tom Ingram, a garage and car tour, and lots of MSP networking opportunities. Register your spot today.
An interview that caught my attention was the Female CEO magazine speaking with Kerry Veitch of Revealer, a cutting-edge technology solution provider for media industries worldwide. Veitch talks about her experiences of being a female CEO in a male-focused industry, striking a balance between logic and creativity, and how she handles criticism. Now, outsourcing is a phrase that can provoke strong reactions from many in the managed service provider industry, but Jason Kemsley of Uptime Solutions makes an interesting point in his latest article. What if we refer to delegated IT services rather than outsourcing? Delegation implies a deliberate and strategic assignment of tasks to competent external partners, says Kemsley. What do you think? Is outsourcing an outdated term? It's been a super busy summer conference season for the MSP industry, and one of the biggest events was Microsoft Inspire 2023. Well, if you missed Inspire, then never fear. The team at Pax8 have put together some awesome recap videos and session summaries, plus Pax8 Microsoft experts answer your questions and share their key highlights and top takeaways. Now, I'm not normally one to highlight the negative, but I'm sure I'm not alone in shuddering at some of the changes that Elon Musk has made since acquiring social media platform Twitter. Well, Tom Allen of Computing Magazine spotlights Musk's 10 biggest fails since the Twitter takeover, and to no surprise, it starts with that X rebranding. And finally, London is the destination for the Managed Services Summit 2023 on September the 13th. Celebrating its 13th year, the event will feature presentations by leading independent industry speakers, a range of sessions exploring technical, sales and business issues by leading specialists in the sector, and extensive networking time to meet with potential business partners. I'm Richard Tubb, and this has been your 5 a week from the MSP industry. If you've enjoyed this video, then I'd highly encourage you to check out my MSP Insights email. It goes out every Tuesday, and you can find out all the details at tubb.co/NL.